Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, praise it all. Your Philadelphia Eagles are world champions, Super Bowl champions. What can I say? Welcome aboard to Super Bowl championship, just Champion Monday edition. All right, Victory Monday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete, and we are here live on 12 Ounce Sports 24/7 streaming platform. We got Roku, we got YouTube, and ladies and gentlemen, we're live now on Fire Stick TV as well. I got myself on TV right now, looking mighty fine, looking really good. I love it. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for the longest time. The 12 Ounce Sports Network is on the move, okay? We're hitting the limits. We're hitting Elon Musk. We're going to the moon with this. We really are. So welcome, everybody. It's Monday. Feeling good. I'm tired. Over. Don't care. We're champions, baby. In dominant fashion. Hopefully everyone's getting home from work today. It's Monday. Feeling good. Mondays stink, but we're feeling pretty good. Philly fans, that is. Eagles fans, that is. That's all that matters, baby. Thank you for taking so much time. Thank you for taking your time. Okay, and I appreciate your time tuning into tonight as we talk, Super Bowl Sunday, Eagles dominant performance against the Chiefs. Mahomes looked rattled. Defense got to him. That's a reason why we had the number one defense. Okay, the Chiefs shut down the best running back in the league, Saquon Barkley. So we'll talk more about this very, very soon. I got a lot of hot takes and a lot of good stories, that came in from last night, including a 16-1 cash out ticket for yours truly. So we're flying high. But I got to get this out of my way. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Go Birds. Congratulations. Let's rock and roll. Just got to get that out of my system. Anyway, we're here. Great weekend in the books, obviously. Football is officially over. Hockey is on break. So we have the international series going on. Okay, the Four Nations puck. We have Sweden, we have Finland, we have USA, and we have Canada. Okay, we have a lot going on. International series. It's a nice week of break for the NHL, which gives me a little bit of a break for plays and all. So I'll make sure to get my updated year-to-date standings or stats, very, very soon. So, it's nice. Nice, just a little break in the action. It really is a nice little break in the action. So, basketball, college basketball, we're in full form now. Okay, full force. I am turning gears to college basketball now. Still talk baseball. You got baseball right around the corner. You have, you got March Madness right around the corner right now too. So a lot of good stuff. All right, hockey's on break. NBA's in full force right now. But what can I say? All right. Eagles, Chiefs, where do I begin here? I mean, this game, I have to say, hopefully everyone that were out last night, taking care of themselves, making sure you got a designated driver, be safe. It's always, drink responsibly. We don't want nothing bad happening to any of you guys out there. Just enjoy yourselves, enjoy the win. Parade on Friday. So I'll be there. We'll be there. Where do I begin? Where do I begin in this game? It was all Eagles from the start. A punt to start the game for the Eagles and a punt for the Chiefs. And then after that, it was all Eagles. It was all Eagles. Saquon Barkley, Chiefs held him in check. The Chiefs held him in check all game. And this was the Jalen Hurts game. You knew going into this game that, Andy Reid was saying, hey, let's get Saquon, in check here. In check, because, and they did. They took care of Saquon, and this was going to have to be Jalen's game. This was Jalen Hurts' game for himself. This was his do or die game. This was all him. And he came through. Passes were great, besides the one interception that he had. It was just a terrible throw, and it was a forced throw, and it was picked off. That was his only really bad take of the game. That was it. No fumbles. He ran when he needed to. He looked great in the pocket. I mean, making sensational passes, and his receivers coming through and catching them. I mean, Dallas Goedert with a couple great catches. Devonta Smith with beautiful catches with a gorgeous touchdown at the end there. AJ Brown, another one. Fantastic touchdown. Passes were on the button last night for Jalen, and it was his game to lose. It really was. And like I said, Saquon was held in check. This was Jalen's game, okay? It was his do-or-die game. It was his revenge game, okay? Bitter taste in that mouth a couple years ago when we lost to them, 38-35. But this time around, no sweat. I wasn't even pacing. I usually pace with Eagles games. I really do. But last night, it just felt great. It felt great to not sweat. It felt great to not be stressed. And a very enjoyable game last night. It really was. Even though halftime was 24-0, I wasn't comfortable. The Chiefs can explode at any time. That's how good the Chiefs are. They are. But Mahomes with 25 yards passing and 2 interceptions at halftime, my goodness. What was going on? They just looked frazzled. They looked depleted. Fangio came out, all guns blazing, coming out with this defense to take care of business, and they sure did. They took care of business. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. I mean, rookies going to the Super Bowl, 22 years old, and winning a ring. I mean, what can I say? Winning a ring on their first year in the NFL. It's crazy. Beautiful pick six on his birthday. Cooper DeJean, beautiful return. Zach Bond, another amazing, sensational interception as well. Mahomes didn't look like Mahomes last night. Not even close. The run game was not even relevant. Crazy, absolutely crazy how bad this this defense gave it to the Chiefs offense. Really, getting sacked a lot. I mean, they came to play. They did come to play, the Eagles. They did, and the Chiefs were frazzled. They had no answers. They had no answers at all besides the garbage 2 touchdowns they got in the last 3 minutes of the game, 2 minutes of the game. That was it, man. And Saquon, of course, welcome to Philly. First year as an Eagle, you get your first ring. Well-deserved, and finally, okay, this is what happens when you're behind a great O-line and with a great offense. You weren't going to win anything in New York. No offense to Giants fans, but it's the absolute truth. He wasn't going to win anything there. Come to Philly, you win a title, you get a ring, you get a championship, and get your name on the paper. I mean, what can I say? you're world champions. So really, I mean, everyone offense played great. Jalen MVP, I'm not surprised. I mean, just hell of a game, and it was on his shoulders. That game was on his shoulders, absolutely. Everyone contributed. Defense came up huge, like I said. Jake Elliott, man, special teams. I mean, Jake Elliott. Everyone at the watch party that I was at last night, turning their heads when Jake Elliott was kicking field goals. And he was making them. He was draining them. Like, again, this offense was absolutely flawless last night. Everyone was making plays, and everything was coming true. I mean, everything was great. It was perfect, So it was great. It was a very, I think it was a pitch perfect game. Again, minus that one interception that Jalen threw. This was the perfect Super Bowl win. Just you couldn't script it any better. Refs did their thing. They didn't do anything. No BS calls. Okay, you love to see that. The only iffy situation was probably that pass interference on AJ Brown. But again, they kind of made the call back when Mahomes got hit. The one time they didn't call any flag, but they also got Saquon. When one of the Chiefs defenders pretty much gave Saquon a late hit, and it was a little makeup call. But refereeing was great. It was besides that first quarter, it was overall it was a perfectly refereed game, and all good, man. And it's crazy. Still in shock. So, but Friday, I will see you, Center City. Here we are, downtown, Broad Street. Where are you at? Let's rock and roll, baby. So, and once again, congratulations to Jalen Hurts on winning the MVP. Congrats to Nick Sirianni. Beautiful, beautiful season. And, hey, that's 2 titles now in 8 years. So what can I say? I mean, it's great. It's great. So, I want to sink this. I want to digest this one for the week. Enjoy it. And it's funny because my 3.5-year-old daughter, she sees a championship at 3-4 years old now. It's crazy. She was up enjoying it. She got to at least the end of the third quarter. She was up to, but she woke up. She's like, "Daddy, did we win the Super Bowl?" I said, "Yeah, we won." She was happy. She was loving it. I think Cooper DeJean's her favorite player too, because she kept yelling "Coop" every time that he made a play. So we'll see what happens. Shout out to you, Coop. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. All right. It's a wonderful, wonderful evening, man. Wonderful, wonderful evening last night. All right. So let's go into, like I said, NHL is off for the week. It's the international series, the Nations League, and the Nations series that we have going on. But what we will get into is, we'll get into some college basketball tonight. All right. The weekend overall was absolutely wild in terms of college basketball. I mean, number 1 goes down. All right. Number 1 goes down. Auburn, Duke goes down. Top 2 teams go down. Top 25 didn't even move. I mean, it's crazy. Auburn still stays at number 1, which is wild. Coaches poll Bama's number 1, but top 25 in the AP have Auburn at number 1, Bama number 2, Duke and Florida at 3, which makes no sense. I feel like Florida should be up there. But hey, that's what can I say? Tennessee 5, Houston 6, Purdue 7, Texas A&M 8, St. John's, man, 9. Those are my boys. I'm telling you, St. John's. Look out for that Red Storm in the tournament. Iowa State starting to come down to earth a little bit. Michigan State coming down to earth a little bit. 10, 11. They have Texas Tech, Arizona. I have to give to Arizona, man. They start off the season very, very slow, and ever since then they've been red hot. They've been red hot, this Arizona Wildcat team. I watched the game last night against Texas Tech, and what can I say? I mean, Caleb Love and the gang just playing extremely well right now. We're not used to seeing these, I guess, Pac-12 teams do well in the tournament. Okay, because we haven't really seen a Pac-12 team make it really far in the tournament lately. It's been a little while. It honestly has been. But Arizona, man, like that's a team that's long overdue for something. Memphis, they're back in relevance, 20-4, man, 20-4 for the Memphis Tigers. Look out for them as well. Kentucky's starting to slip up a little bit. 7 losses now in the season. Wisconsin, same with Kansas, 7 losses on the season. Marquette dropping big time. Ole Miss, Michigan rising the boards a little bit. Missouri dropping a little bit. You have the Mississippi State Bulldogs coming in now, 17-6. Clemson getting ranked after beating Duke, 19-5 overall. And then you have number 24 Creighton and number 25 Maryland to round out the top 25. UCLA and UConn getting receiving votes. UConn, they dropped from the rankings. So did Illinois. So I mean, it's again, it's the top 25 doesn't mean anything in college basketball. Quite frankly, it does not. It does not. And at the end of the day, I mean, you can see, crazy Final Fours like the past couple of years that we had, and just like FAU and you at San Diego State, and it's just not, it's just, you just don't know. You really don't know when it comes to, these top 25 because it really doesn't mean anything. Tonight's slate, okay, you have Lafayette and American University going off right now, 7-6 early on. UNC, the struggling Tar Heels tonight against Clemson. Clemson only a 4.5-point favorite tonight after they just beat Duke. This could possibly be a letdown spot, okay? UNC with a 1-point win against Pitt the other night. It's a huge win for them. They're 14-10 overall, 7-5 in the ACC. They got to get these wins going to have a chance. This is not the UNC that we saw last year, ladies and gentlemen. This is a complete different team, okay, besides RJ Davis still staying put. This last 6 games for UNC is crucial to get into the tournament. Starting tonight, you got to beat this team. Clemson, you just beat off Duke. They're top 25 now. They're feeling good. Maybe a little bit of a hangover. You never know. But 4.5 seems a little bit iffy for me. If Clemson's only getting 4.5, if it was maybe 7, I could understand. But I could see UNC possibly upsetting this team. Usually when a team upsets a top, let's say 10 team, that next game, that following game is usually, like a hangover game. Hangover or, they lose or something of that nature pretty much. So I'm going to go on a limb. I'm just going to say UNC wins this game tonight. I see them at plus 175. I might take a stab on that just for some like a play money, a couple dollars here and there. But look out for UNC tonight. They're in a must-win situation to get into the tournament. Clemson, they're in a good shape. They're in good shape right now. They are. So, and they just beat Duke, and they're probably a little hungover. So, again, don't be surprised if UNC wins this game. To round out the rest of the card on Monday, not lovable whatsoever. A lot of SWAC conferences going on, SWAC, Southern Alabama State, Florida A&M, Prairie View A&M. You have, Mississippi Valley State, Alcorn State, and then you have Southland, McNeese, 12-1 in the Southland, 18-6 overall against East Texas A&M. I mean, just a slow, very slow night in the college basketball world. So besides that, and then of course tonight you have Baylor and Houston. All right, that's all. That should be a good game. I mean, Baylor not ranked, Houston 10-point favorite tonight, which is wild. Big game for Baylor. Big game for Baylor. Just like UNC, just a game that you have to keep it close and. But you need to win if to get a chance to stay put in the tournament. So this is a big game for Baylor tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, very slow night in college basketball. And on that note, let me take a quick 2-minute commercial break. And when I get back, hey, we're going to keep talking more sports. See what we got going on in the world of futures for the NFL for next season. And, we'll talk some hockey, a little bit of hockey here and there for the second half, and much, much more. All right. This is the Super Bowl victory edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I shall return.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Super Bowl champion edition of Primetime Live with Philly P. I can't say that enough. I really can't. I should say Super Bowl week. Super Bowl champion week, that we're going to have on the show today of Primetime Live. But this is Monday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. And as always, we're here live on the 24/7 12 Ounce Sports streaming platform, Roku TV, YouTube, and of course the newly beloved Fire Stick app as well. I got my face showing right now on the TV for the Fire Stick. I love it. It's looking good on there. Yeah, who's that little sexy bastard on TV? I love it. Anyway, all jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. All right, it's Monday. Retired after a beautiful Super Bowl win. Non-sweat. Love it. I love the excitement. Very easy game last night. But yeah, all jokes, man. I appreciate everyone tuning in to the show, and this is our debut on the Fire Stick, so I'm very happy. Again, 12 Ounce Sports to the moon. I'm telling you right now, just get ready. On YouTube, make sure you all subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports. Give us a thumbs up. The comment section is open. The chat's open. Come on in, say hello. Let's rock and roll. Birds fans are welcome too, of course. Let's go. In terms of betting, I want to get this out, but I had a 16-1 Eagles ticket from the beginning of the season. So it was a nice, beautiful winner last night, cashing that out. So it was, it was beautiful, beautiful thing. It's always nice to win some good money. And everybody else could probably vouch for that. Anyway, when you are betting though, be smart, be responsible, bet with your head. Okay. Don't be stupid. Don't bet what you don't have. Okay. Really. And you should always have a budget when it comes to betting. Okay, really, you should always have a budget. And by doing that, make sure there's a lot of good books out there for sure, but one of the best books out there right now is mybookie.ag. All right, that's mybookie.ag. Use that promo code 12 Ounce Sports. 12OZ Sports, all one word, and they will match your first deposit up to $1,000. They have great assets on this, great cash outs, great book overall, good odds. They also stream live games as well. So if you're betting a basketball game, college basketball game, hey, I live in the East Coast and I'm trying to watch Texas Southern or some crazy school they don't have access to on the TV. Well, guess what? MyBookie.ag will stream the game for you. So you can watch on the courtesy at your own home, which is really cool because a lot of books out there don't really do that. So I highly recommend you do that. Also, on top of that, 12 Ounce Sports has a betting platform. Okay. You could gain access to that by going into 12 Ounce Sports through our YouTube, of course, and it's a subscription. All right, it's a subscription. It's $6 for the month and $60 for the year. So $6 for the month, $60 for the year. Cheap services, transparent, and we're very consistent. All right, there's three of us, three good cappers on 12 Ounce Sports Network that we have that are part of the subscription service that we have here, Gamble Guy. He'll give you every single sport possible, including tennis, cricket. Like he does it all. Okay. Then you have the fantasy guru himself. Okay. Greg from Sports Dance gives you fantasy lineups. I'm telling you right now, he gives out great lineups for sure. Good money, good cash outs as well. And then me, I mean, it goes really NHL. NHL is like my main spot when it comes to best bets, and NFL as well. Sometimes college football as well, so I go between back and forth and everything. So, but hockey's on a break. So this week, I will probably get more involved with college basketball since we're almost, we're kind of smelling March. And obviously, the tournament is just about around the corner from now, which is fantastic. We're like 7 weeks away, which is unreal. And the next thing you know, it's summertime. It's wild. It's wild how time flies by. So enjoy it. Enjoy your life while you have it, because it does fly by. It does fly by. But anyway, so check us out, and you get 3 days for free on top of that when you sign up with a YouTube subscription for 12 Ounce Sports. $6 for the month, $60 for the year. You get 3 days for free on top of that. If you like it, phenomenal. If not, no hard feelings. All good. All right. So anyway, in terms of what we have going on in the NHL world, there's really not much. Like I said, there's not much going on. All right. We have a break from until the 22nd of February. So we have 2 weeks until we get back on action, which is wild. Anyway, yesterday we had 2 games that went over. I didn't have any plays. Listen, I've been very busy lately, in just between work and fatherhood, and being a dad. I have another baby on the way, painting rooms, getting projects done in the house, trying to get stuff done. I got 10 weeks left, so I need to, crunch time, get stuff done as much as I can. Yesterday, you saw both games over. Okay, you had Utah as a plus 170 win against Washington. Okay, 5-4. What a game! I mean, 5 goals in the first. I mean, this was 5.5. I mean, this cashed out in the second period. Like, it's wild, absolutely wild. So I had no play. Like, I didn't have no lean in this game. If I had a lean at all, it probably would have been Washington somehow. Probably the puck line. So like either way, we would have lost that. So I'm glad I laid off of that. But Tampa, Montreal, my favorite play in between these 2 games was a Tampa Bay Montreal over 6.5. I just feel like, we're going to see goals. I did like the first period over as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to tweet it out, but 5-3 victory. So both games go over, both games salami over. I believe the salami was 11.5, maybe 12, or 12.5, somewhere around there. But it was pretty easy peasy, man. Pretty easy peasy. So 5-3 victory there for the Bolts to head into the break. And listen, we have nothing until Saturday the 22nd. So we have 2 weeks. And we got looks like we have a nice full card going on the 22nd as well. So we'll get more involved. A lot of solid matchups too when we get back. I'm curious what kind of over-unders we're going to get here. And I guess I can only imagine the overs that we're going to see in these games here. But not much really talking about in the NHL world. Just this is more of a celebration, edition of Primetime Live tonight. So any questions you have, the chat's open. Obviously anybody could chime in, say what's up. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds, EAGLES, Eagles, let's go. Where do you want to meet on Friday for the parade? I'm right there. All right, can't wait. I plan to have a case of beer, in my book bag, and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. A couple shotguns here and there. We're good. We're good. Anyway, listen, that's all I got. That's it for today. All right, it's already been a half hour. It's crazy. I'm signing off. Okay. I hope you all had fun. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the support as always. I love the viewers. Hopefully everyone appreciates what I do, the hard work that everybody at 12 Ounce Sports puts in, and to the moon we go. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. I will talk to you guys once again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Good night.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less.